So I wish to recognize the presence of governor colleagues, deputy governors present, together with our development partners. As I indicated, quite a number of our development partners are joining us midway, but nonetheless, by a show of hands, we want to recognize those development partners who are already here with us. Just by a show of hands. Our development partners. Very well. Let us appreciate a round of applause for them. We also have the private sector, the chairman of the Kenya Private Sector Association. Is he here? As for recognition. Very well. Deputy governors present. Let's be upstanding. Deputy governors present. Let us appreciate them. And of course, we have our colleague governors present. Can you be upstanding? Tafadhali. A round of applause for our governors. I think I can just be able to just mention their names. We have Kwale, Governor Achani from Kwale, Pigea Makofi. We have Fernandez from Kakamega. We have Tharakanithi Muthomi Njuki. We have the Vice Chair from Wajir. Asante sana. We have Jama from Garissa. Koti, okay. Jonathan Chelilim from Wasingishu. And then we have Governor Dr. Mutai from Kericho. We have Governor Kachapin from West Pokot. And we have Governor Mutai Kaiga from Nyeri. And Governor Cheboy from Baringo. Asanteni sana. We will definitely be joined by quite a number of our colleague governors who are joining us from the presidential function at KICC, just making their way here. So because we want to save on time, we are way behind schedule, but we are going to have our first remarks on behalf of our development partners. We have the EU ambassador to come and make remarks on behalf of all our development partners. Is she here already? Not yet. Not yet. She will be able to join us in a moment. Again, the remarks by the Principal Secretary in charge of State Department of Devolution. I am also told she is on her way. Very well, we will give them the opportunity at the tail end, to just make one or two remarks. I therefore want to take this opportunity to invite our Vice Chair, His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi, our Vice Chair and the Governor for Wajir, to make his remarks and in turn welcome the Chair to make our remarks and give the address. Looks like in today's forum we are just here for the devolution address. Karibu sana, Vice Chair.
Thank you. Bismillah. Good morning. It's still morning. We have 5 minutes before midday. Hamjambo. The chairperson of the Council of Governors, Her Excellency Anne Waiguru, Governor of Kirinyaga. Colleague Excellency Governors, representatives of government, development partners, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It's with profound pleasure that I welcome you all to this auspicious event of the 10th State of Devolution Address. Particularly, this year's address is indeed a remarkable milestone of the devolution journey as we successfully implemented the devolved system of governance for 10 years that we all ought to celebrate. We may ask ourselves, why the state of the devolution address? In fulfillment of its mandate of sharing information on the performance of the counties in the execution of their functions with the objective of learning and promotion of best practices, and where necessary, initiating preventive or corrective action, the Council of Governors delivers the annual State of Devolution Address. This is a report of the gains, opportunities, and challenges encountered by the devolved units in the performance of functions assigned to them. Over the past 10 years of devolution in Kenya, county governments have continued to achieve remarkable success in the various devolved functions, despite the many challenges faced. These include, amongst others, improved service delivery to citizens. One of the objectives of devolution was to promote social and economic development and the provision of proximate, easily accessible services throughout Kenya. In this regard, counties have been on the forefront of ensuring the citizens have access to basic services such as health, water, sanitation, accessible roads, markets, among others. This we continue to deliver despite the constrained fiscal space and the other challenges of unreliable exchequer releases. 2, improved intergovernmental relations. Over this period, we have also witnessed improved relations between the national and county governments, premised on the need to coordinate and cooperate to deliver as one. 3, development partners support. County governments have had a robust working relationship with the development partners in supporting critical devolved functions such as health, agriculture, water, and early childhood development and education. I wish at this juncture to thank the development partners for the immense support in augmenting the scarce resources available to counties and in offering technical support and hand-holding counties since the advent of devolution in 2010, among other valuable interventions. As I conclude, I call upon the development partners, the private sector, and government agencies to continue supporting the devolved units in the second cycle of devolution, beginning this year for the next 10 years and beyond. We will continue to harness the goodwill we have experienced so far to lead our people to greater heights. I also just want to remind everyone that we have the devolution conference that's coming up, where we'll be looking at what it is that has gone right for us the last 10 years and what could we do better. And that will be beginning the 15th of August. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my distinguished honor All right, I take that back. I'm informed that the PS has now joined us. So may I then take this opportunity to welcome the PS to address us, and I'll still come back for my distinguished honor.
Are you up here? Thank you very much. Excellency Governors, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? I'm honored today to be among you as we reflect on the state of devolution a decade down. I'm delighted to be in presence of the critical drivers of devolution and to be appraised of the progress made in the implementation of devolution. This is a critical time since it reflects what devolution has achieved, literally the hits and the misses. May I add that I'm privileged to head the State Department that spearheads the transformative change that devolution has delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by reiterating two critical issues. First is the call of intergovernmental relations in the design of Kenya's devolved system of government as enshrined in Article 6 of the Constitution. The second issue is the overall goal of devolution as encapsulated in the object of devolution under Article 174 of the Constitution. I'm here on my own behalf and on behalf of the Deputy President to affirm the State Department for devolution supports the county government towards accelerating service delivery. Excellency Governors, without a doubt, Kenyans have witnessed significant strides since 2013. I am honored to be with you here today as we go through the report on the state of devolution. I am equally keen to understand the challenges experienced so far and notably what is being proposed as a shared solution to addressing these bottlenecks. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to acknowledge the county governments that have played a role in delivering vital services such as healthcare, early childhood education, water and sanitation, agricultural extension services, among others. Let me also highlight that counties are progressively becoming centers of local economic development, particularly the municipalities and towns being the engines of growth and employment hubs. Equally significant, county governments are providing communities with the opportunities to participate in local governance and development process through public participation processes. Excellency Governors, today is a day for us to listen to this status report. However, allow me to highlight some prospects and reforms areas that I think are necessary to consolidate gains and deepen devolution for citizen delivery, and also achieving the objective of devolution. And these include promoting public participation and self-governance, ensuring the basic services are accessible to all Kenyans, and ensuring equitable sharing of resources, and also enhancing checks and balances. From my end, I wish to commit to increasing efforts and engaging the relevant stakeholders to realize increasing resource allocation to county government. Ladies and gentlemen, the other important issue is the rollout of the comprehensive performance assessment to evaluate how devolution is faring on in achieving the objects of devolution under Article 174 of the Constitution. There is a need for a conversation around pending bills, the ballooning wage bill, and other challenges that may constrain resources for service delivery. Nevertheless, I would like to congratulate you and encourage you all to remain steadfast and focused on the ultimate goal of delivering the devolution promise to Kenyans, which is service delivery. Again, I sincerely appreciate each of you for your demonstrated commitment to devolution and Kenya as a whole. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Madam PS, for your address. It's now my distinguished honor, and that I wasn't going to get anyone to take. I wasn't going to let anyone take that. That's why I said I'll come back for it. So it's now my distinguished honor to welcome the Chair of the Council of Governors and the Governor of Kirinyaga, Her Excellency Anne Waiguru, to deliver the 10th Annual State of the Devolution Address. Madam Chair, karibu.
I can see somebody smiling very broadly. I think it's my height